Hello and welcome to Stories Behind the Songs. I'm Jim Tompkins, and in each episode I tell the backstory behind a great rock or pop song. Today I'm going to talk about 10 crazy and odd facts about You're So Vain by Carly Simon. In honor of the great Casey Kasem, I'll count them backwards. Let's waste no time and jump right in. Number 10. The drummer on You're So Vain was Jim Gordon, one of the great session players of the classic rock era. In addition to You're So Vain, Jim Gordon played drums on Layla by Derek and the Dominos, Grammy winner Without You by Harry Nilsson, and Ricky Don't Lose That Number by Steely Dan. He was credited with writing the piano coda, which helped make Layla such a great song, but infamously didn't give co-writing credit to his girlfriend Rita Coolidge. In the early 70s, he was part of an ensemble band called the Incredible Bongo Band. He and King Harrison performed this legendary drum fill on the song Apache. According to the website whosampled.com, that drum fill has been sampled over 750 times, mostly by hip-hop artists. Sadly, Jim Gordon suffered from schizophrenia and in a delusional rage stabbed his mother to death in 1983. He died in 2023 in a medical prison in Northern California. Number 9. The bass guitarist on You're So Vain was Klaus Vorman. The same Klaus Vorman who met the Beatles in Hamburg, Germany in the early 1960s before they hit the big time. The same Klaus Vorman who did the illustration for their Revolver album, and the same Klaus Vorman who was the session player of choice for most of the ex-Beatles in the 1970s. You'll hear his bass guitar on Quinn the Eskimo by Manfred Mann, Imagine by John Lennon, My Sweet Lord by George Harrison, It Don't Come Easy by Ringo Starr, and Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed. Number 8. The lyric that says, I had some dreams there were clouds in my coffee was inspired by Carly's songwriting partner Billy Mernit. He and Carly were sitting on an airplane when Mernit noticed clouds reflected in Carly's coffee and said, Hey, look at those clouds in your coffee. Carly asked if she could use the line, and it went in the song. Number 7. The first title for You're So Vain, a full year before the song was developed into its now famous form, was Bless You Ben. Then the working title during the studio recording was Ballad of a Vain Man. Number 6. The song was nominated for Grammys for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Pop Vocal Performance by a Female. However, Roberta Flack swept all 3 of the awards for Killing Me Softly with his song. Number 5. During the beginning of You're So Vain, you can hear Carly whisper, Son of a Gun, into the microphone. That was not intended. When she heard Klaus Vorman play the raking bass part to open the song, she was so impressed she said, Son of a Gun, right into the microphone. They liked it, so it became part of the song. Number 4. In August 2003, Carly agreed to reveal the name of the song subject to the highest bidder of the Martha's Vineyard Possible Dreams charity auction. Before the auction, she bumped into Dick Ebersol, the president of NBC Sports, in a restaurant on Martha's Vineyard. She happened to mention that she was nervous that no one was going to bid much for the secret. So Dick Ebersol went to the auction and blew the doors off by bidding $50,000 to hear the secret. The one condition was that he would never reveal it. Number 3. It's well known that Mick Jagger sings backing vocals on You're So Vain, and that was another circumstance that just sorta happened. He'd rung up Carly and asked if he could visit her in the studio while she was recording in London. At that time, they'd never met before. Carly then asked him if he'd like to sing on the record. After he sang the harmonies, Richard Perry, the producer, insisted that Carly re-record her lead vocal, and when she did, it had more energy and fire to it. Carly gives a lot of credit to Mick Jagger, saying that he raised the level of the song and that was a big reason it was so successful. Number 2. A lot of people think You're So Vain is about one man, but Carly has stated that it's about 3 different men. Each verse in the song has to do with one of them. She's now revealed who one of those men were, but she's never revealed the identities of the other 2. That's because she doesn't know if they know that it's about them, and she wants to protect their identities. And the number 1 final and craziest fact about You're So Vain is that the second verse was about the actor Warren Beatty. Carly finally publicly admitted this in 2015 prior to releasing her memoir. She and Warren had a fling in the early 70s, and Carly had been very hurt by the breakup. She's admitted to this only because Warren himself has previously said that he believes the entire song is about him. And I suppose in doing so, He proved that the title and message of the song were perfectly suited to him. There you have 10 wild and odd facts about You're So Vain by Carly Simon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and also check out the full story behind the song in the link above. And feel free to subscribe to the channel, where I'll be back soon with more stories behind great rock and roll songs.